Hi everybody, it's Rogan. I've been interrupted like 6 times now trying to make this video. Once I'm doing something I need to do, everything gets in the way. This place I call the Hovelscape, I don't like to give it strength by saying decisively that it's cursed, that there's a curse on this place, that there's a curse on me because I'm here. Well, yeah, I'll just leave it at that then. I need to make a video walking through, showing folks what all the problems here are. I'm awfully sick and awfully weak. I have a smashed tooth that caused me a hell of a lot of pain for about 2-3 days just now. I couldn't really eat at all. But I guess that's all right because I don't have any food or money. So, but now I'm physically really weak and faint, and I can't catch my breath in here from the mold. So there's that. Anyway, I did want to make a video explaining a little bit about how I got here. The quickest way to that. For a number of years, I was living with one of my daughters. She has pretty serious mental health problems. I kept throwing really violent fits of temper, increasingly dangerous outbursts, increasingly violent. And eventually I had to just flee and move into the car I used for work, delivering pizza. I lived in the car in the pizza place's parking lot for, I don't know, it seems like a long time, a year, I don't know. I don't remember. I was really depressed. Finally, somebody offered to let me move inside somewhere. This place I'm living now, the Hovelscape, and the guy who owns this house hangs out sometimes with the guys who run one of the businesses in that parking lot. So I came over to look at it. I gave the dude a month's rent. I was told I could live here for $400 a month. It turned into $500 the day I got here, so that's one thing. But it's not livable. It was so clearly completely unlivable. I wasn't sure what I was going to do about that, but I'd already paid for a month's rent. So I moved a few boxes of stuff from the car into this space. Water comes through the roof in a lot of places here, so I was a little scared to just unload the car completely. And mainly I was concerned with the cats. I had been taking care of a bunch of feral cats that lived in that parking lot. They die often over there. And so I brought 3 or 4 of them over here as I could catch them after work. About the 3rd day, I had access to this place to do that, and pretty much decided I was just going to have to move right the fuck back out. Somebody ran a stop sign and totaled my car. Smashed my kneecap. I could barely walk or keep my balance at all for a long time. I couldn't carry any weight. I had to collect workman's comp for groceries, but it was based on my pay without tips. So it wasn't even really enough to live on and pay rent here. And while I was waiting to see the doctors about the knee, the COVID shutdown happened. And somewhere in there, I decided I need to die. And I don't really remember the next year or year and a half. And one or two friends helping me with food. I had a job I really liked for a while after that. Started to get sort of back on my feet. And the insurance company with the knee agreed to pay me $10,000 to walk away and not get my knee surgically repaired. They sent me something to sign. I have not been able to find a lawyer who's willing to look at that contract. Now the statute of limitations has expired on the accident. I don't know whether the contract is still good. I still have not been able to get a lawyer to look at it, even when I offer half of the $10,000. It's one of the reasons I want to be dead. Well, I still have some pretty fucked up cats living here that cannot just be turned back outside safely for them. In fact, I take care of a lot of cats outside too. They can't just vanish. Though it's looking like that's what's going to happen. I don't have anywhere to go or any way to get there. But in any case, that's how I ended up stuck here. The car on my knee got smashed. And then I had this job I really liked, and a hernia condition I had going on that I'd had for a while suddenly flared up, required me to stop working and wait for surgery. That took a total of about 7 months, during which time the friends I had who were buying my groceries got tapped out. 6 months behind on the rent and got a new job. They promised me full-time hours at a fast food place and then scheduled me for 6 hours one week and then 9 hours the next for training. And that means I'm evicted. That was the last straw. I'm now 7 or 8 months behind on the rent here, and frankly, nobody should be paying rent here. And I can't breathe in here. I haven't been able to catch a clean breath of fresh air inside or outside for, I don't know, a couple of months now. It seems like I just cough all the time. There's mold all over everything. I'm out of breath and feel faint all the time. If I wanted to find another job in the neighborhood, I'd have trouble walking to it. Most days I can't even walk to the closest store. I just feel too sick and too out of breath. And it's basically too late. First and last month's rent anywhere in this neighborhood is going to be $1,500, $2,000, $3 right now. Nothing left to steal. I mean, so oh, I wish I could steal it and not get it being a criminal. Hell, I can't even run on this fucked up knee. Yeah, and my friends who had some money, they're all tapped out. And in any way, if I move somewhere else in this neighborhood, the problem that's going on here is that I don't have family or friends or in any pool of social acquaintances here from which to draw a roommate. My daughter and I were sort of forced to move here when I was getting divorced, and a couple of friends I had here have moved away. I don't know anyone here. Right now, the closest friend I have is about 40 miles away. She's actually coming by tomorrow to help me out, maybe buy me some groceries. Thank God. That's the closest friend I have. And without help from online friends, strangers and semi-strangers, I'm I'm going to be completely homeless whenever the paperwork process is here. And I mean, I'm worried about these cats. 4 cats that live inside. They have issues. Um, they can't just go live in the yard. And I don't have anyone to help with them either. I mean, I don't even really know how to take care of cats. I've never really had pets as an adult before. Only started having cats a few years ago, basically, during my marriage. But first things first, I got to get out of here. I can hear 2 of the cats wheezing right now. They can't breathe in here either. 2 of them are having pretty severe skin problems, again, from the mold. So I got to figure something out that gets me the hell out of here. And that's the first order of business. And that is why I'm not even looking for a job right now. There's just no way that having a job in this neighborhood is ever going to benefit me. I need a boost up that's moving into a new place. And there's no way to do that for less than $2,000 in this neighborhood, and 6 months of waiting. Even if I wanted a trailer in the trailer parks full of sex offenders, which there are some. That's in fact probably the only place I could find somewhere to live. But, well, now I'll have 3 evictions on my record, thanks to my daughter and my wife, and this one, which was caused by a hernia. And well, I don't like to think about how impossible it's going to be to find somewhere to live. But if I move back to Mississippi, I have a lot of people there. Maybe somebody will sublet a room to me, somewhere where I can bring the cats safely. And maybe I can find homes for some of these other cats, the outdoor cats, in Mississippi if I drive up there. Sort of the outlines of the beginning of a plan. Sounds so utopian. I've been here for almost 4 years in this terrible, terrible apartment, and I don't have friends here. Nobody's ever come over here to hang out with me. I don't remember what it's like to have friends or do things for fun. Go out. I don't remember the last time I went out for like a beer or a coffee. I'm trying to get over just wanting to be dead. I've stopped writing. I've stopped reading. Started watching movies again and reviewing movies. It's hard. I'm just not that interested. This is what I'm good at. So I'm trying to do it. It's hard. It's hard to do anything at all. I'm trying not to be just convinced I'm going to die here, and that there's nothing I can do about it, and that it's a curse. I do my best. That was Sparky you just heard. Yeah, I gotta do my best for him, don't I?